thankfully, I have only seen 2 pros do this, but I am venting today because it chaps my hide. So this is really weird because I never heard either of these 2 teachers say anything negative about anyone else's students. But I did hear them repeatedly talk trash about their own students behind their backs. And I just can't even wrap my head around this, guys. It's shocking to me. It's so offensive. Firstly, my students are also my friends. Like, I wouldn't do that to a friend. Why on earth would I do that to a client and a friend? Like, it just blows my mind. Not only am I going to not talk smack about them, I'm not going to talk smack about anyone. That only reflects badly on that teacher, right? It just makes those pros, in my eyes, look like complete jerks, okay? And so here's my first story. This particular coach, I heard him often say derogatory things about students, maybe, 10 times total. But hey, I always wonder, tip of the iceberg. If I've heard it 10 times, how many other times has this happened? I just happened to be there when he said it. And also, guys, I was a professional competing at this time. So this was one of my teachers. And naturally, I'm thinking, okay, well, what are they saying nasty about me behind my back? Like, I'm not thinking, oh, yeah, I agree with you. I'm thinking, oh, my Lord, love a duck. Do I dare leave the room? What is he going to say about me? Holy cow. What the heck is going on here, guys? Not only is this unprofessional, it's embarrassing for that person, okay? Now, here's some examples of things that I heard him say. So he would always say this stuff in response when another dancer would say something positive about that student. Weird character quirk? Was it insecurity on this teacher's part? I have no idea. So here's one example. She has such a beautiful figure. And his response, and I'm pretty much giving direct quotes here, guys, is, well, not for a dancer. What? Like that even exists? A real, perfect figure for a dancer? It doesn't exist. Well, it's different. I've seen a lot of different shapes that are like championship level dancers. Okay, here's another example. Wow, he has so much potential. And honest to God, guys, this guy's response was, well, he's stupid as a stick. He better turn pro as a dancer because he can't do nothing else. What? Did I just hear this come out of this man's mouth? Is he on crack? And I knew this person. He wasn't stupid. Okay, here's another example. Same pro. Someone said, oh my gosh, I cannot keep my eyes off her on the floor. And I don't know if they were talking about, her beauty or her dancing. This was a national finalist, all of the above, right? And his response was, and again, this is someone they've coached. Well, she's horrible to dance with. She's so heavy. I'm just like, I'm gobsmacked and I don't like it. Makes me mad. Okay, so there's another pro that I heard talk a lot of smack about their students. And again, same thing, seriously chaps my hide. Especially since, these people are paying top dollar to dance with you. It would be no different than talking smack about your dance partner. They're your dance partner. Okay, anyway, I heard him repeatedly making insulting comments about his partners. So here's one example. Oh, she's a thirsty pain in my bleepity bleepity bleep. And in this case, he was referring to actually multiple students he said this about, who were wanting to take up all of his time at the comp. Either he felt not letting him spend enough time with the other ladies, or just trying to take up his personal time, wanting to spend every minute with him, wanting to get, coaching advice in the ballroom for hours and hours and hours, and he wanted personal time. And I'm not saying that's not totally invalid, but I wasn't there at the comp. I don't know what happened, nor do I want to hear about it. You keep that ugly stuff to you. Okay, now here's another one. She's a blankety blank blank, and it is a very offensive word I have never used, so I'm certainly not going to repeat it here. But he said this because he felt that she was very pushy and aggressive verbally in his lessons, kind of commandeering the content. This is what I want to work on. And physically making him dance harder than he wanted to. I saw the lessons. I don't think so. If you think she's a bleepity bleep, why on earth are you booking her? And even if it were true, why are you telling me? That's none of my business. Never been my student, not my monkey, not my circus. And you know what? Here's the sickest part of this all, guys. I never once asked this person about his students. He would come waltzing in up to me, and granted I was his friend, but I still don't want to hear it, and just voluntarily unload on me. Like, okay, don't come into my teepee and poop in it. That sounds like your problem, not mine. He'd also, there was another student, he was like, she's like driving a tank, because she was quite heavy to dance with. And you know what, guys? Same thing for that first teacher. Anytime that you are saying something insulting about your student, guess what? That only reflects poorly on that teacher. Because guess where that student's taking lessons from? So if your student, is heavy, unpleasant to lead or follow, you're to blame as the teacher. Oh my heavens, for Pete's sake. And you know what, guys? Here's the good news. Very, very, very doubtful that your pro is saying anything bad about you, because I've only seen this from 2 pros over the course of my 40 years in my pro career. I'm just sharing these stories today because it upsets me to this day, and it's been a while ago since I have personally seen this happen, because I have been teaching really since 2020 when COVID hit alone. I very, 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 very rarely have shared a room with another teacher. Which is kind of fun for me in a number of ways, just getting to, commandeer the music and stuff. But anyway, another nice thing is I don't have to hear garbage like that, because it just ruins my day. And here's another good thing, guys. In the very small percentage, chance that you have one of those rare pro teachers who would talk trash about you, I guarantee anyone they're saying something bad to is thinking nothing bad about you. They are thinking horrible things about that teacher, both as a human being and as a teacher. So anyway, guys, that's my ballroom dance stories today. If you're interested in all things ballroom dance, hit that little bell button. That way you get a little tiny pop-up on your phone that says, hey, today's Sunny's video is blah, blah, blah. You don't have to click on it. I don't think the stuff automatically shows up on your news feed either. But you will at least get a little notice. So if that topic you might find to be entertaining, hey, click on it that day. And if you like today's topic, hit the like button. You thought that was interesting. And hey, if you've ever heard anything like this, share it in the comments. I mean, am I the only person that has heard something like this? Or maybe you think it's hot gossip makes you feel better as a dancer. I don't know. But for me, it just makes me feel dirty when I hear anyone say anything bad about anyone else, honestly, in a dance context or otherwise. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you first thing tomorrow morning for some more hot ballroom dance tea. Toodles! Happy dancing.